Have you ever felt like you're fighting a battle you can't win? Not against people, not against the world, but against yourself. It's the battle of the flesh, the daily war between the life you want to live and the life God is calling you to. And if you've ever felt torn in two, you already know. This battle is real. The conflict. Society pulls you in one direction. Your spirit pulls you in another. You want to fit in with people, but you long to fit in with God. And those two things? They'll never align. The Bible says in Galatians 5 verse 17, "For the flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit what is contrary to the flesh." They are in conflict with each other. That's why it feels so heavy. That's why every choice matters. The enemy doesn't come with fire and brimstone. He doesn't storm in with horns and pitchforks. He comes quietly, subtle, disguised. He normalizes what God calls sin. He whispers, "It's harmless. Everyone does it. Don't overthink it." And before you realize it, your guard is down. It starts small. A cigarette, a drink too many, a gossip session with friends, a scroll that turns into lust, a thought you should have killed, but entertained instead. You tell yourself, it's nothing. But nothing becomes something. And something becomes a chain. Small choices become habits. Habits become distance. And slowly, quietly, you drift from God. The enemy even uses the screens in front of you. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Netflix. They aren't just entertainment. They're tools, weapons. One click and lust creeps in. One binge and your mind fills with violence, greed, or pride. One scroll and comparison poisons your heart. What seems harmless slowly starves your spirit. And the more you consume it, the less room there is for God. And lust. It's one of the enemy's sharpest arrows. Because lust doesn't just live in the body. It infects the mind. It rewires your thoughts. It replaces purity with chains. Jesus said in Matthew 5 verse 28, "Anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart." That's how serious it is. Lust doesn't just stain the moment. It stains the heart. And here's the hardest part. The world celebrates what God condemns. Sin is marketed as freedom. Bondage is disguised as self-expression. So you start to wonder, am I the strange one? Am I the weak one? But no. The truth is this. God's ways will always look strange to the world. Holiness will always look outdated. And purity will always look impossible. To those who don't know Him. But you do. You know Him. You know the battle. You feel the pull. This is not just life. This is war. And it's happening every single day. Ephesians 6 verse 12 reminds us, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world." The fight isn't outside you. It's inside you. It's spiritual. And it's eternal. But here's the good news. You are not powerless. James 4 verse 7 says, "Submit yourselves to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you." That's not a suggestion. That's a promise. So fight. Guard your eyes. Guard your heart. Guard your mind. When the enemy whispers, say no. When lust knocks, turn away. When the world laughs at your purity, remember, you don't live for them. You live for God. Every time you choose Him, a chain breaks. Every time you resist, darkness loses power. Every small choice, Every quiet victory is proof that God is winning inside you. So I'll ask you, what's the toughest distraction you're facing right now? Drop it in the comments below. And if you're walking this same road, subscribe for more videos like this. Because no matter how strong the battle feels, you are not fighting it alone.